Good morning, and thank you for joining me on Monday, April the 27th, 2020. And it is Monday again. Here in the UK, 5 weeks in. And as always, I'm going to be kind of getting a grips on what we are all kind of dealing with as a nation, getting that key fundamental information and then drawing it back to my industry, my sector, which is the fitness sector, and then delivering my awareness, my services, and delivering you something that hopefully you can take away today and consume as value. Nothing more than that. With the hope that there's a little bit of a sharing thing going on. Okay, what do we know here in the UK? We're 5 weeks in. Does it look like we're going to get out of this thing anytime soon? No. And what is going to be happening with stage release? As in, there's a few sections of the nation that come out first, etc., etc., following the Spanish model. We don't know, obviously. Now, what we do know as a nation and what we are all kind of connected with is understanding who we trust and who we don't trust. So last week there was a poll, and obviously we trust our NHS staff more than anything in the world, but we don't trust at all our tabloids. And then it got me thinking, then why do you still read newspapers? I just find that a bit of a paradox or a contradiction in itself. I don't get it. We do trust our Prime Minister, who is Boris Johnson, who is going to go back to work today. So, wishing that dude really, really well. With all of that understandings about as a nation, how do we trust each other, who do we trust, etc. Let's look at the other poll that come out maybe a couple of weeks ago, where percentages of what people are doing now that they're in this isolated state. What are they doing more? 30% of people now more are exercising, which is freaking awesome. There are 45% more people cooking, being more creative, exposing their culinary expertise in the kitchen. There's around 40%, if not 50%, I think it's actually quite high, that a lot of people have moved online, as in Zoom calls and Facebook groups, etc. There's a build up to this, don't worry. And the build up is where I'm coming from and what I've done in relation to all that percentage that you've just heard. Well, I've taken away anything that I trust and don't trust. I've gone into myself, so my own personal values, intrinsic values, the internal, integral values, and I've pivoted, adapted, shifted, looked at everything financial wise, my operations, my margins, and what serves me best, etc. And I've moved completely and directly online, which many people have. I've brought on as many people as I possibly could, but there is a lot of fear out there. And by all accounts and all due respect, the fear is because we're listening just a bit too much, and it's corrupting our mind just a little bit too much. And it goes back to the reason why I started this actual video, and that is that it's Monday. And last week I said, what does your Monday stand for? Is it mundane Monday? Is it motivational Monday? Manic Monday? Well, there's one M that this should be. 2 M's actually, which I'm going to be talking about right now. And that is Movement Monday and Mapping Monday. So what I've done right in the beginning of this 5 weeks is started mapping. And it's mapping that will get you to the destination that you require, or at least the action steps will be there. And I've done exactly that. So yes, I am selling my services right now for the sole reason of how we find ourselves in this environment. Are we going to be taken out of lockdown pretty soon? No one can answer that. But as the landscape of the land is showing, no. Now, we need comprehensive testing for that. So we need canvas testing to find out as a nation who's vulnerable and who's not, who's had the virus and who hasn't. That isn't getting done. So without that comprehension, we can't be assured of any time release soon, because now it's just happening in compartments. And also death rates. I'm not here to scare and monger, but being a fitness professional, I really pull myself to the leading figures in our industry, in our government. And what the government won't be telling you is not necessarily something that I will be, because that's horse manure. You know, how can I qualify as that? However, the statistics that get shown, they're not inclusive of those that are in care homes. Now that's pretty mind-blowing, because the people that we do know or we hear in the news every day who are dying, it's not inclusive of those that are in care homes. So again, does that show you any kind of hope for any time soon opening? So what do we have to do? Being a service provider, we have to provide a service, right? And I've just said that 30% more people are exercising more. 45% more people are actually becoming more creative in the kitchen. Around 40 to 50 more percent are going online. So what do? I go online. I become the online coach. Why? Because my expertise can fulfill the needs of those that I've just now mentioned. And yes, we will go back, because we all need that human connection. But listening to the people that have opened up in China again, when I say the people, all the big space gyms, you know, basically all the fitness centers, etc. What are they doing? How are they managing their operations right now? Well, it's a given that everyone now has to get their temperature taken, everyone. There is segregation laws in there as well, so they're practicing the social distancing. Alongside with that, there's obviously time limits, and then with time limits, you've also got the clean-up sections as well. So you can go into a gymnasium for a certain amount of time, and not many people should be there, and then when you come out of there, the gym closes for a certain amount of time and then reopens again. Now, if we're going to be forced to be abiding by that law, yeah, that's great, because at least gyms will be open. But you're not going to be flocking back, are you? You're not going to be all in your droves going at your certain normal times. So that 6 o'clock on a Monday, the gyms themselves, they won't be heaving no more, you know? And this is my perception of what's going to happen. It's not truth, it's not gospel, and you don't need to hear it. So you can move on now if you want. So Monday, move on if you want. However, is it going to be Monday mapping? Is it going to be that? Because I can be part of that destination, part of that mapping procedure that you've got. Because what I do online is create workouts, like home workouts at the moment. However, with my knowledge, I can create much, much more when you do go back into a fitness environment, you know. And also, being a nutritional practitioner, I devised meal plans and diets. So as a result example, over the last couple of weeks, I've had a couple of members come on, and through my dietary advice and through my planning, one young lady has lost 6 pounds and the other young lady has lost 4 pounds. That is freaking phenomenal, don't you think? So with that in mind, those are only 2 examples of many that I've hopefully created, grasp and a sense of reality that is tangible for them. And because now it's result driven, they're more likely to be adherent to that and compliant to that. And that is basically my service that I can now provide you with. So I hope that brings you some sort of value, and I hope that today essentially and ultimately is your mapping Monday, and there will be movement within that mapping. So there's a couple of links down there. I've got a digital package that is about to launch on Wednesday, and is called Come With Me, where I virtually train you and at the same time give you a meal plan, give you a 6-week workout program as well. And that's coming online on Wednesday, as in the launch. And I'm going to leave the link right there. And I would love it if I see you on the other side of this, because it's about mapping your health to wealth. Peace and love.